Hell no, it ain't no damn mail call. It's Four Loko Friday. Well, hey everybody out there in YouTube land. Welcome back to Calvin's Corner 72. Trying this out here. Four Loko Friday. I hope each and every one of y'all have a great Friday. I'm going to sit here and enjoy this. Am I going to finish it? Probably not in 10 minutes because I've got the timer going right now. How many of these flavors have y'all ever tried? This one's Four Loko Grape Sour Grape. 14% alcohol. Now, I don't know where this echo is coming from. I guess it's coming off the house or whatever, but sorry about that. But Four Loko Sour Grape. Now, I don't remember if I've ever drank one of these. I think I have. I think I've drunk about all of them. But these things are awesome, guys. I know 14% alcohol. That's kind of high. And yeah, it's not low carb. No, it's not low carb. But I'm only gonna have one today. I worked last night. It's morning time for me. I'm third shifter, so actually this is my afternoon. You know, if you look at it that way. And Halloween's coming, so I hope each and every one of y'all have a happy Halloween. I will trade candy for beer. Yes, I will. Got my old Budweiser hat on. I'm gonna try a big drink of this right here. Y'all put down in the description if you've ever tried these before. I heard they're a college drink, but I never went to college, so I'm trying to catch up. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's got a great flavor, guys. If you've never tried one of these, I can personally tell you that if I drank two of these, I'm wasted. They've got that much, you know. I know I drank some higher end alcohol, and it's a lot more stronger than that, but I pace myself. But these, you tend to drink them too fast because they taste so dang good, and if it's a hot day, which is kind of cool, the weather's finally cooled down, guys. I'm going to tell you what happened yesterday evening. Some of y'all know this if you've checked out my Facebook page. If you go down below in the description, all the way down towards the bottom, you'll see my Facebook link. Go check it out. If you're a YouTuber and you say, send me a private message or a messenger saying, hey, I'm a YouTuber, and I'll friend you on there. If you don't tell me who you are, sometimes I won't friend you. So I just try to keep it local with YouTubers and most of the moonshiners. So Four Loko Grape is awesome. And it reminds me of yesterday evening. I was out deer hunting, 30 feet up my tree. I heard something coming to the left. Well, the corn's over here to the right. So I was sitting facing the corn. You know, trails here, there, and everywhere, you know. This is awesome. I hear something coming to the left. Something told me when I got in that tree to face that way, but I didn't. I said, no, the corn's over here. They're going to come to the corn. I've already checked the cameras. They're all over there. Well, guess what? Lo and behold, I hear something. And it wasn't a squirrel that just went by I saw. So I turned my head and looked, and there's a deer right there. 10 yards from me. Them things are quiet. He slipped right up on me. He, she, I don't know. I think it's a doe. I didn't see no horns. It was a little one. Well, I noticed there's another one too. I seen it moving back there. Just before this, my spray I kept having to pull out of my pocket because the wind was changing. My scent spray, I was cover scent. I kept pulling a little bottle out and spraying it, putting it back in my pocket. I got tired of pulling it in and out of my pocket. So I just took that little pad that's on my arm and I just slid it under it. Bad mistake. Here I go. I see the deer. I go to spin around to get on it. My elbow and my rump catches that and it drops and hits the ground. As soon as it does, bam, there they go. My goodness. They just go about 10 yards, 15 and stop and start easing around and they walk off. I thought, well, they'll come right back. They didn't come right back. 30 minutes later, I done turned around and started watching the corn. I'm thinking maybe they'll spin around and come over here. No. No, they didn't. I don't know where the other one went, but that little one come right back down the same trail. And I was sitting this way again. And it come up on me quick, and it sounded like it was right below my tree, and I couldn't turn. I didn't want to turn my head and move or anything. I should have, because I'm 30 feet up in the tree, it's not going to see me. Oh my God. Anyways, I knew it was right behind me. And I kept hearing it, and it sounded like it was going past me. So I turned my head around and looked down. I see the deer. Pine tree here, sweet gum here, foliage everywhere. I mean, just big trees everywhere. I could see the deer's face. I could see its ears. It was looking around trying to figure out where I was. Well, the wind was at my back. So it couldn't wind me because it never went past where I actually walked in at. I come in from this way. It never got over to where I actually stepped, but it could still tell something wasn't right. And it was walking around. And I looked and looked. There was a little hole about this big around. I could have probably turned around and got on it, but I ain't left-handed, and I've only shot one deer left-handed with that crossbow. So it walks around and looks, and I see it. I can't get on it. I'm scared to stand up and turn around. The last time I did that, stuff fell. All I needed something to make noise. I thought, well, it's coming to that corner. That's the only reason it come back. It's fixing to just walk over in front of that corner. I'll just sit right here and shoot it when it comes out. Ha! It turns and goes up this way. Gets out there by a little old mud hole where it's usually water, but it's been so dry, it's dried up. It stands there and looks around, and eases off. I'm thinking, well, it'll come around. That was the end of that. It got dark on me. I hit the ground a few times. Nothing. My phone went silent, which is my timer, and I can't see what time it is. It's 7, so I'm about 7 minutes into this video, guys. So anyways, I didn't get me a deer, but I'm all over them. Last Sunday, I had 4 deer come out on me. I was sitting up in a ladder stand. Corn was over here. Wind was in my face. These deer are following the wind. They're not going in the wind. They're following it. It's weird. They come. I seen them in the field. Then they went away, and I thought, well, maybe they're coming around. Sure enough, they did. Right down a hardwood strip. But there's a lot of thick in between me and them. And I could see them. They got just past me. I think the first one caught the wind of me. Well, what'd I do? I'm sitting there. I was facing this way. My leg was wrapped around the ladder stand to hold on good and tight. So I see it, and I'm sitting and looking at the big one through my crossbow sight because I'm turned around like this, contorted. But there's brush and limbs and stuff, and I couldn't have. There wasn't no open spot. And the little open spot I did have, they went past it real quick when they was coming. There was a single file. There was 2 little ones and 2 big ones that was coming in. And that's the ones I've been seeing on my camera. Well, the little one gets up there, I guess he catches wind of him, and he don't blow or nothing, he just stops. When he does, all the rest of them stop, and they're all kind of looking around. And I'm trying to be real still, so I ease my leg out and try to get around here to the front where I can actually turn around because I see where they're going. There is a good clearing right there. I'm thinking if they get right there, I'm busting them, so I got to get turned around so I can get on them. As soon as it seen movement from my leg, I mean, I was, like I say, it was 10 yards from me. And there was 4 of them, that's 4 set of eyes. Well, guess what? Boop, 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 boop. They all bounced off, and they went about 40 yards and stopped. I couldn't shoot. It's too far. There's too many limbs in between me and it. And I had to sit there and watch them walk away. And then I watched the other ones walk away. And I'm like, well, maybe they're going to come down that trail and come over to the corner. They're not paying no attention to that corner. I think they're coming in here to where I'm at in the bed. And they're going to bed up during the day. And they're going to mosey around a little bit, but they're mostly bedding up. And they're real skittish. They're real skittish about coming to corn piles. Some of you guys in South Carolina may relate to that because it's legal in South Carolina to bait, like it's legal here to bait. Now, this is the second year we actually been able to bait deer legally. I know this ain't about Four Loko sour. It ain't. This stuff is awesome, guys. I'm telling you, you got to try it. But I had to have a subject to talk about, and this is the most passionate thing I could come up with right now. So I hope y'all enjoy this. and sit back and relax and drink you a Four Loko Friday. Come by on next Friday. Make sure you got your Four Loko Friday or Four Loko on Friday, and enjoy one with me, and just listen to what I may come up with. I appreciate y'all watching. I know there's commercials in here in between somewhere or another. I don't know. I don't do it. I just let it randomly put commercials in. So if you don't like the commercials, skip them. That's fine. You know. But here's one thing. If you skip along the video, it messes up the analytics and they don't pay me. They only pay me for view time. I don't know if you've noticed it or not, but when you look on your phone, you look at a video and you see that little red line, that little red line tells you how much of that video you've actually watched. If you start watching a video and you skip, and when you're at the end of that video and you're done and you go back to my video, you'll see your line on, you go back to your page or whatever where you watched, it'll only have just a little bit, and then wherever you skipped it, that's where it stops. And so that's the only time I get. So if you wait 10, 20, 30 seconds into the video and start skipping, I get paid for 30 seconds, even though you could watch the whole rest of the video and I don't get no pay for it. It's not about the money though. It's not. It's about the Four Loko sour and a Four Loko Friday. But anyways, guys, had a good time. Had seen deer. Last 2 times I've been out with my crossbow. I'm not upset. I've got a long time. I got January, I think 12th, 14th, before deer hunting season's over. I can shoot a doe or a buck anytime with a crossbow all year long, as long as I'm shooting crossbow or a bow. I can still only take 2 bucks. One buck can be any size. The other one has to have 4 on one side or the other. Some of you may be interested in this. I can get 10 doe. Yes, I know it's unreal, but we can get 10 doe. Now, that is on my tags. It's only like $65 for the whole year. And that includes fishing and trout fishing and turkey hunting and everything else. It's really cheap. Okay? But if I go to a wildlife management area, and that's also my wildlife management area stamp, because I got a sportsman license. Sportsman means you get everything, except for waterfowl, ducks and stuff, and I don't duck hunt. Well, you had to buy a duck stamp for that. So if I go to a wildlife management area hunt, and they have them listed, I'm allowed 2 deer. It don't matter if it's a buck or a doe. Usually they tell you if you can shoot does only the first 2 days, and then the last day of the hunt you can shoot, bucks the only first 2 days, and then the last day that you can shoot doe. But after the people's been shooting, the doe are usually, you ain't gonna get a doe anyways. But if it's either sex, which means you can shoot a doe or a buck, you are allowed 2 deer. They tag them deer. They use them deer. They check their jaw bones and stuff, and their teeth, and they look at them to see how healthy they are. So what you're doing is helping them regulate the herd. They find out whether they're malnourished or not, or they're doing really well. If they're doing bad, they start changing the area, making more feed plots and stuff like that to help the deer out. They put out feed packets and stuff that gives them medicine that helps them out, and it helps manage the herd. So you're doing a job for them. You're catching the deer so they can check it, and because you're doing that for them, they're going to let you have the deer, and they'll tell you if there's something wrong with the deer, not to take it. But they tag the deer, so it doesn't go on my tags. So every time I go to a wildlife management hunt, if I shoot a buck and a doe, they tag it. I haven't shot no bucks on my tags. I still could get 2 bucks. So think about it. If I filled my tags, I got 10 doe, and then I got 2 bucks. One with 4 on one side or the other, or both. One could be a little 2-pointer or 1-pointer or whatever. That's 12 deer I can get on my tags. And then I can hunt on wildlife management areas, and they tag them. If it's a check-in hunt where you have to check in, or you check in, you kill the deer, you take it to them, they weigh it, and they do all their stuff. They tag it, so I can have many deer, which I've never tagged out. I've never shot all my deer that I'm allowed. Never. I know this video is over 10 minutes long. I'm gonna get off here. I appreciate y'all coming by Calvin's Corner 72. Check you out a Four Loko, guys. I love these things. This is kind of a spin-off from the Friday Night 40s that Matt used to have, and it's really hard to do a Friday Night 40 every week and a Four Loko Friday every week. And my hat's off to Matt. I'll have a happy Halloween if I don't see you next Friday. Get out and do what you like doing. And get on back over here where happiness is always just around the corner. Calvin's Corner 72. Step into a Four Loko Friday. Oh yeah. Now the bloopers. You gonna stick around for this. You gonna want to. I swear. Swear to God. Don't stop now. Hey y'all, welcome back to Calvin's Corner 72. Four Loko Friday. Appreciate y'all coming by on this Friday. I'm gonna try to keep these up once every Friday. Edit. What's your timer, dumbass? 63 degrees. That's perfect temperature for a Four Loko Friday. Damn, that's good. Hey, wake the hell up. Don't you know it's Four Loko Friday? You don't like Four Loko Fridays? You ain't redneck. You just will shave that off. You know who you are, and you know who I'm talking to. Don't be scared. Get you a Four Loko on a Friday. Hey, you still in there? You still watching me? I about got this thing drunk. Y'all have a good one. Come on back over here at the corner and see me. I'm having a Four Loko Friday. I might just have another. Have another and another. Have another and another. Have another for my brother and another for me and you. Four Loko Friday, baby. If you love alcohol and you like drinking it, you're gonna have to love a Four Loko Friday. You ever notice when you have a little Four Loko Friday? If you smell the Four Loko on a Friday, you come up with some off-the-wall shit, don't you?